Hey guys, Vibrant here. Welcome back to my channel for another video. So as you can see in the title, this one's going to be another reading vlog. I'm going to put in the card somewhere my very first reading vlog that I did, and I think it did pretty well. I think that you guys liked it. I actually really enjoyed filming it, and even though it took me a little bit to edit, I had fun doing it. So I'm going to do this other one. I don't know if I'm going to do like the reading prompts in this one, because I do have quite a few series that I kind of just want to like complete on my own without choosing the prompts. And then I also went to the library. So I might go to the library again and bring you guys with me, because I was also looking for a witch hat atelier, but I might put stuff on hold. So like I know that they're there, but I have volume 1 and 2 of Blue Lock episode Nagi, volume 1 of Freerin, and then Go For It Nakamura-san, or is it just go for it Nakamura? So I think first I'm gonna pound out these 4 volumes, come back and talk to you guys, and then just go on with the rest. So it's going to be the same thing as that other manga reading vlog. So without further ado, let's just get right on into it. I'll see you guys in the next clip.
No matter what it takes, you have to put an end to him.
I need to touch a person's real body to take their quirk. That's the reason you didn't send an army to attack.
Guys, so I just met up with someone from Facebook Marketplace, and they were selling 1 to 4 of Sand Chronicles. You know, a little yellow, but they're old, so that's okay. These, like, no library copies, and I got those for $4 each, $16. And they also had 1 to 10 of Strobe Edge. Now some of these are library copies, but I already have 1 to 10 of Strobe Edge, but a lot of her copies look better than mine. Like this one doesn't even look like anybody read it, so I'm gonna like swap out like some of my copies that are kind of falling apart, like same thing with this one. And then I'm just gonna end up selling like the ones that I don't need, because these were also $4 each. She also had Dengeki Daisy $4 each. She had Takane and Hana $4 each, and I'm just like, a baddie must have lost her wings, because why is she selling all this like out of print manga for $4 each? Like, this is so crazy right now. Now, like, you know, these ones have that on the top and the library stickers, but someone's gonna buy them from me. But I just wanted to swap out like my volumes that are kind of falling apart, so I am like so excited. I mainly wanted 1 to 4 Sand Chronicles, so now I just need 5 to 8. I don't care about 9 and 10 since that's side story. But oh my god, a baddie lost her wings, because this is just so crazy right now. Okay, guys, so now that I'm like super into coloring, I am getting a desk here. So Ross is putting it together for me. This is what the end result's gonna look like, but that is gonna be on that side. I'm just gonna be standing here handing him the stuff. He built these bookshelves for me, so he's gonna put together my desk, and it's gonna go like right by the bookshelf. So I will show you guys that when it is done. All right, guys, so I want to give you my thoughts on the 3 series I picked up from the library. So Go For It Nakamura, I thought was like the cutest thing ever. Honestly, this now would also go into my like recommendations for like first time reading BL. It's I kept saying one shot, but I think it's a 2-shot, to where the second one is Go For It Again Nakamura. But it's basically Nakamura has this like love at first sight on, I don't even, Hirose. I was like, I can't even remember his name, and I just read it. On Hirose. And it's basically him like working up the courage to kind of talk to him, like find little ways to like relate to him and interact with him. So it was super cute. And if the library has the second one, I want to read the second one. I really liked it. I thought it was just super cute, and I love the fact that like he's totally fine with being gay. Just because I know it's hard for people that are gay to come out. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I am also gay. I'm bisexual, so like coming to terms with that later in life was kind of hard for me. So I kind of like that from the jump he knew that he was gay from a young age, and he's just like on it, and I don't think he's afraid for like other people to find out that he is. So this was really, really cute. So I also read Free Ran Volume 1. I'm so sad my library does not have any of the other volumes, only Volume 1. I saw the first season, loved it, excited for season 2 to get animated, but I wanted to read it to see if this is something that I could see myself collecting. 1000%, I can totally see myself collecting this. I did want to read like another volume or two just to see like for sure, but like the art in this is so beautiful. I like love this so much, and it wasn't any new information since I watched season 1, but I definitely now want to collect Free Run as a series. Then I also read Blue Lock episode Nagi for the first time, and honestly I was kind of underwhelmed, only because and this is coming from a person who Nagi is my favorite character. Well, Bachira is my favorite character, Nagi is my second favorite character. Coming from somebody who loves his character, I don't think he makes a good lead. And then also, I only read the first 2 so far. Like a lot of it was just repeat of what already happened in the main story. Honestly, I feel like Rayo would make a much more interesting main character. I am gonna keep reading it if the library has like more of the volumes, but I don't know. I was like hoping for a little bit more. Maybe the more that I read it, I'll like it more. It's not bad. I would recommend reading it, but I don't think that this is something that I would own personally. But I think it's like a, you know, if you're okay with having a little bit of like repetitiveness with the main story, that's kind of what the first 2 volumes were. But yeah. So for this rest of this reading vlog, I'm just gonna kind of read things as I go. The last one I did prompts, but I actually have things that like I want to complete. I'm also picking up a couple more volumes from the library, so it's gonna be reading those series for the first time. I want to keep reading My Happy Marriage because I have 3, 4, and 5 to read. I don't know if I'm gonna read all 3 of those, but I have those to read. We'll see what else I read. I kind of want to reread Tamon's B-Side because I don't remember nothing from that series. And then maybe like Firefly Wedding Volume 3 I think I have to read. I think I have to read Volume 2 and 3 of Choking on Love. So we'll see what else I read in this video, but if it's any like volume that I want to talk about, I'll do another one of these little mid-section breakdown. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Gross. All right, guys, so I just finished reading volume 3 of Stomp Kick Love. First of all, really liking the orange cover, really liking the cover, period. But I really like this volume because Akira is totally starting to like Kaho, and he doesn't know like what to do about it, so he's trying to distance himself. And she's starting to realize that she doesn't actually hate him and she enjoys his company. So this one was a lot of fun to read. A lot of like pushback between Akira and Kase, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Kaho's co-worker from work. So I really did like this one. I understand why people dropped it because he is the reddest of the red flags, but I think he's kind of fine, so that's why I'm still reading it. But that was volume 3. I did really like that one. Okay, guys, so I'm getting ready for bed. Deciding to read volume 3 of My Happy Marriage. I think the manga is a lot better than the anime, and I really did like the anime. I only watched the first season. I didn't watch the second one yet. But I'm deciding to read volume 3 because it's been a little bit since I've read 1 and 2. I do have this is kind of like my TBR stack right now. I'm rereading Full Metal Alchemist, so I'm taking 3 volumes out at a time. So I'm at 16, 17, and 18. And then I am this much into Witch Hat Atelier volume 3, but when I finish volume 3, I will talk to you guys about how I feel about that. And then I still need to read 3 and 4 of Blue Lock episode Nagi. But tonight I'm feeling a nice little romantical mood. So this is the one that I will be reading tonight. Okay, so I just finished volume 3. At the end of these manga volumes, the author has like a light novel, like original short stories. I'm not going to read this one. I don't think I'm interested in this one, but I've read the ones in volume 1 and volume 2. I don't mess with light novels, but reading like those short little snippets is fine. Maybe if I've read more of them would make me want to read the light novel of My Happy Marriage, but I'm totally fine with just reading the manga because the art is really nice. And like for me, I need to see their faces and their emotions while I'm reading it. But banger of a volume. I'm tired of everyone saying Mio is like this whiny crybaby because she's been through a lot, and in this volume she kind of like overcomes her trauma. She's always gonna have trauma, but she really like holds her own in this one. Love Kudo in this one too. He's like so protective. But I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. It should be like 9:30ish, and I normally go on TikTok for like 30 minutes. maybe an hour, and then I'm going to bed because I'm a little tired tonight. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow or the next clip whenever I decide to read more of my TBR. Alright guys, so I downloaded Hoopla, which I learned what this was from Ms. Manga. She always talks about reading stuff on Hoopla. So it's basically like if you have a library subscription and your library like partners with Hoopla, you have a lot more options to read digitally. So I think I'm going to read Trapped by His Love, The Duke's Unexpected Bride. I think that's what I'm gonna read today. I already have like a list of favorites. I'm gonna put another clip like showing you guys what's in my favorites. And then I already on here read a BL called Cute But Not Cute. Totally wasn't the type of BL that I like, just because don't read this one if you don't like, it's basically like consent, non-consent. It's rape at first because he just does it out of nowhere and then he ends up liking it. So definitely don't read that if that is not something that you like. It's completed in one volume. Like, I finished it, I thought it was okay, but that's totally not the type of story that I normally like. But I do have quite a few things on here that I would like to read, so I'm excited. Some stuff that I've never heard of before. And now that I have my little handy dandy iPad, I can have more fun with reading manga because it's bigger and I don't have to like zoom in like I do on my phone anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Trapped by His Love, The Duke's Unexpected Bride, because that looks really interesting. All right, guys, so I am back for my last little rundown of what I had read. So volumes 3 and 4 of Episode Nagi actually made me like Episode Nagi more than volume 1 and 2 because you get more stuff in here than what was just in Blue Lock. And then also you get to see like how badly Reo was hurt over Nagi. I mean, you saw it in Blue Lock, but like you really get to see his thought process and everything in Episode Nagi. So I actually now, I didn't dislike Episode Nagi at first and I wanted to finish reading it, but I now like it more than volumes 1 and 2. So I did really like that. And then I had volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Witch Hat Atelier. Volume 1, I thought the artwork was like pretty and really pretty actually. Like, I love the way that everything looks and the paneling and everything. But for some reason, volume 1 just didn't pull me in. But I always say 3-volume rule. I got these from the library, but volume 2 is what got me, and volume 3 is what solidified me. Really cute story about this girl named Coco who's always been kind of like in love with magic, but she's not a witch, and she got this like spell book, I think it was, from this random guy off the street, and she just doesn't know how to perform magic, so she sneakily watches, I don't know how to say his name, Quifrey, whatever his name is, but he fine though. She watches him cast the spell, and then she's like, oh, I know how to do it now. And then she ends up turning her mom into stone, and it's kind of like this like black magic, curse magic thing. So she becomes his apprentice and trying to figure out like how to reverse the curse. And then now he's been looking for that person who kind of gave her that book. So he's using her in a sense to get closer to that person, to like discover whatever. So it's like a coming of age story of these girls that are all apprentices. And it's fun. I wanted like another magical witchy series. This is the perfect time for it since it is the fall season and Halloween is right around the corner. Then I wanted to talk about Trapped by His Love, The Duke's Unexpected Bride that I was reading on Hoopla. There are only 3 volumes and I could not find any more anywhere else that is translated. I'm so sad because if you want is it a yandere when they're like super obsessed? That's him. And I love it so much. It is so good. I need to see more on like, I can't even call him like the second love interest because you snooze, you lose. And like he treated her like god awful. So like hate him for that. But I would need more on his character because I'm still not really understanding why he did what he did and like why he thought that was okay. But I read these 3 volumes like super fast and I got hooked on it. I'm not sure if this is being like printed in English, but I do want to know what happens because volume 3 to me ended off on a cliffhanger, so I'm really sad about that. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much if you made it to the end of this manga reading vlog. I really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, and I'll probably be making one of these every like 3 to 4 months just because sometimes if I'm not reading too much, it takes me a little bit to film, and then the editing is what takes me a little bit. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.